This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player one. Player two. Player three. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trevette.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Edgar Allan Poe. Divide and Conquer. Quotable Notables. The A's. Pop Culture. And State Mottos. A lot of clues, a lot of categories. Player one, make a selection. According to an 1833 description, Poe dressed entirely in this color. Okay, player one. That is correct. Player one. Poe's wife, who passed away at age 24, had this name, like the state at whose university Edgar studied. It's player one. You are correct. Player one. The first obituary of Poe, which spoke of the frailties of genius, appeared in this city's Sun newspaper. Player one. You got it. Player one. In 1842, Poe reviewed this British author's Barnaby Rudge, which features, a human-like raven. Player one. Good. You get to pick again, player one. Poe won an 1833 short story contest with a story about one of these found in a bottle. It's player one. That is correct. We return to you, player one. It's 27 divided by 3. Okay, player two. Right. A lot of clues. 121 divided by 11 equals this. It's player one. That is correct. Player one, start us. Negative 72 divided by negative 9 equals this. Let's hear it, player one. You got it.
Yeah! Woo!
Player one. Pick again. 252 divided by 4 equals this. Let's hear it, player two. Yes. All right, let's get 1,252 divided by 4 equals this. Yes, player one? Yes. Player one, start us. The world will note that the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, a military base. It's player three. Right. Player three. Traitors are not gentlemen, my good friends. They don't understand being treated like gentlemen. Yes, player one? You got it. Player one, 1976 will not be a year of politics as usual. Player one? That's right. Way to go.
Yeah! Woo!
Player one, I shall not seek and I will not accept the nomination of my party for another term as your president. Let's hear it, player 3. Yes. Player 3. What we need in the United States is not hatred. What we need in the United States is not violence. Yes, player 2. That's right. Way to go. Player 2. You're in command of the board as we continue. A liquid under pressure released through a nozzle as a spray or foam. Let's hear it, player 1.
Yeah!
That's it. Where do we begin? A recess or nook for something like a bookcase. Let's hear it, player 2. Right. Player 2. Answer? The Daily Double. You're in second now, but with an opportunity to catch up a bit. What'll it be? Okay, here is the clue. To suspend a legal proceeding. Right. We return to you from the Greek for slope. It's to adjust to a new set of conditions. It's player 1.
Yeah!
Correct. Player 1, Kelly?
In seismic data, the maximum displacement of a seismic wave during one oscillation, here 23 millimeters, is referred to by this term.
Let's hear it, player 3. You are correct. Player 3, you're in command of the board. Let's take it over to Jimmy.
Glasses with colored filters in each eye let you watch films in 3D. At the 2010 Grammys, the audience donned them for a montage from this performer's This Is It.
It's player 2. Good. Player 2. In I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry, Kevin James weds this Hanukkah song guy at Niagara Falls. Player 3. That is correct. A lot of clues. Michael C. Hall of 6 Feet Under went to Showtime to play this homicidal title character. Player 3. That is correct. You get to pick again. In 1964, he topped the pop music charts with the title song from Hello, Dolly. Player 2. You got it. Where do we begin? A 2-time Oscar-winning actress, one of her first jobs was as the Coppertone suntan lotion girl at age 3 in 1965. Player 3. Correct. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 3, you make Wyoming. Equal these. It's player 1. Right. A lot of clues. Nebraska. Equality before the this. Let's hear it, player 2. That's it. Okay, let's get back. Ohio. With God, all things are this. It's player 2. Correct. Player 2. North Dakota. Liberty and Union, now and forever, one and this. Player 1. You got it. Here's the $1,000 clue for you. Virginia. Sic semper this. Yes, Player 1? Good. Player 3, you're going first in the Double Jeopardy round when we return. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories. Statues. What a TV character. Writers at rest. P is for physics. All about presidents. And familiar phrases? Player 3, where do we start? The sower atop Nebraska's state capitol in this city is tossing seeds to the Great Plains 400 feet below. Let's hear it, Player 1. Right you are. Player 1, Blue Earth, Minnesota has a definitely giant 55-foot statue of this pea pusher. Yes, Player 1?
Yeah!
Sam Houston stands 67 feet tall along Interstate 45 in this state. It's Player 1. Yes.
Yeah!
Player 1, back to you. All right, here with the clue is Jimmy.
A statue of this discoverer of Florida stands near the street named for him in St. Augustine.
Yes, Player 1? Right.
Yeah! Woo!
You again, Player 1. In 2003, a statue of this man was pulled down just a year after it had gone up to mark his 65th birthday. Okay, Player 2.
Yeah!
Player 2, you start. Well, golly! He left his job and home in Mayberry to join the Marine Corps. Yes, Player 3? That is correct. Player 3. On the Addams Family, he was married to Morticia. Let's hear it, Player 2. You are correct. All right, let's answer the first of the daily doubles. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? What'll it be? Answer: Pavel was the first name of this Star Trek character, played by Walter Koenig. You are now in first place. Select again. During a dream sequence, it was revealed that this Richard Dean Anderson character had the first name Angus. Player 3? That's it. Player 3? Hardcore fans of Gilligan's Island know that this character's real name is Roy Hinckley. Player 1? That's right. Way to go.
Yeah! Woo!
Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1. Her headstone at West Cemetery in Amherst says she was born December 10th, 1830. Called back May 15th, 1886. It's player 2. Right. Player 2. His grave is marked Reverend Charles Lutwidge Dodson. Fell asleep January 14, 1898, aged 65 years. It's player 1. Yeah, good. Player 1. Buried at the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery in Concord, Massachusetts, she died 2 days after her father, Bronson. Player 1. Good. Player 1. This author of Metamorphosis rests at a Jewish cemetery in Prague beneath a tombstone inscribed in Hebrew. Yes, player 2. Good. Where do we begin? A little detective work in a Hampshire churchyard, and you'll find the grave of this patriot, physician, and man of letters. Player 3. Yep. Player 3. Where do we start? It's the P in P equals force times velocity. Let's hear it, player 1. That's correct. Player 1. This element, Pu, was first detected in a cyclotron at Berkeley in 1940. Player 3. Right. A lot of clues. A cube is an example of a rectangular one of these. A Pink Floyd cover displays a triangular one. Okay, player 3. That's correct. You again, player 3. The bob of a simple one of these moves with simple periodic motion. It's player 1. Good. A lot of clues, a lot of categories. It's an elementary light particle, also called a fuzzy ball. It's player 3. That's correct. Player 3, you start. JFK took his oath of office on a Bible that these people, his mother's family, had brought with them from Ireland. Player 1. You got it. Player 1. As a teenager in the 1880s, he played the helicon in the Marion People's Band in Marion, Ohio. It's player 1. Right. You again, player 1. He was the only member of Washington's cabinet who went on to become president. Yes, player 1. Good. Player 1, choose again. He was the second to die as the result of assassination. Let's hear it, player 1. Good.
Yeah! Woo!
Player 1. Answer?
Yeah!
The second daily double. You are currently in the lead. Please enter your wager. Here is your daily double clue. He was number 13. Congratulations, you're still in first, player 1. You again, player 1. Financially, it's the colorful opposite of in the red. It's player 2. Right. Where do we begin? A celebrity charity that auctions off designer outfits to benefit kids is called These Off Our Back. Yes, player 3? Yep. A lot of clues. Poet, who gave us You're a Better Man Than I Am, Gunga Din. Yes, player 3? Yes. Player 3? Slaves once dreaded being sent to the harsh plantations of the lower Mississippi, hence, to sell someone here. Yes, player 2. That's right. Way to go. And the last clue for $2,000. Originating in 1844's Settlers in Canada, this phrase about rowing a boat means to decide your own fate. Yes, player 3? Good. You all move on to Final Jeopardy, which will continue after these messages. Now, Final Jeopardy coming right up right now with this category. Ancient names. What are you going to wager? Let's take a look at the last clue. Appropriately, the name of this dramatist comes from Greek words meaning wise and famous. Your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? And your response? With that correct response, you will gain. And your response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? Congratulations, player 1. You are our new champion. So long.